Very good morning, children. Welcome to day 4 session of English grammar. In our previous classes, we have studied about the introduction of language, how the language is getting used in day-to-day life, and the components of English language. How does the language being used? As I told you, language is very much driven by the grammar. As it is said, grammar is the core or the soul of the language. Now in today's session, day 4 session, we are going to study about a further components of language. In our previous class, we have studied what are articles, in what manner the articles are used in a sentence. All these things we have studied in our previous class. Now, in this class, we will study how the language got evolved. Language is a means of communication. We exchange our opinions, ideas, and our feelings in a perfect manner, in an appropriate manner, so that people understand by talking to each other and by understanding. Now if you see, language is built on certain components like word, then two words form together a phrase. A word and two words form together a phrase. And a phrase will form a clause. This is what is the order of the language, how the language is evolved. The mechanism of language is based on this particular aspect. In language is nothing but it is a collection of words. The collection of words form into a phrase, and the collection of phrase form into a clause, and a group of clauses, collection of clauses form into a sentence. Let me repeat. These are the steps, the order of the language, wherein the word, group of words form into a phrase, and group of phrase, words and the phrases forms into a clause, and the clause forms into a sentence. Now let us study what exactly is this word. A word is an arrangement of letters. What is a word? It is an arrangement of letters in order. The arrangement of letters in order. To make some sense, every word is nothing but a collection of letters, and placing those letters in order to make some sense, and which can be pronounced. For example, if you look at the word which I have written earlier here, it is a collection of 4 letters, I, K, T and E. But this doesn't go with any meaning, and it can't be pronounced properly. We cannot utter this word, nor it takes any sense. But if I regroup these letters, if I rearrange these letters, then it is giving a beautiful meaning. Kite. We arrange the letters of these words in order to make some sense. It resulted in kite. Children play with kites. They fly kites. And if you take the second example, O-K-S-B-O, this group of letters are again of no sense, are not making any meaning. But if I arrange these letters in a proper manner, then this is nothing but books. This is a plural word, books. Okay? Books. Now this is kite. Now, any word which can be formed by its meaning and which can be pronounced, we can declare that thing as a word. Now, word is a small component of language. Now, this group of words, will give rise to a phrase. If the collection of words will give rise to a phrase. Now, if you see here, I have written the definition. A phrase is a collection of words. What is a phrase? A phrase is a collection of words or part of a sentence. A phrase is a part of a sentence. To give partial meaning, it gives some meaning. It doesn't give full meaning or complete meaning. It gives only partial meaning. I repeat again. A phrase is a collection of words or part of a sentence. It's a collection of words or a part of a sentence grouped with some words. But it doesn't give full meaning. It gives partial meaning or some meaning. For example, I have written this example into the class. Into the class. The students went into the class. The students went into the class. Now, there is a preposition here. So, therefore, it is called as a prepositional phrase. If you look at the next example, at the gate. At the gate. The boy is standing at the gate. Now, at the gate is only a part of a sentence. At the gate. Now, this is again called to be a phrase. And in the air. The last example is in the air. Birds fly in the air. Birds fly in the air. Now, if you take the examples into the class, at the gate, and in the air, all these three phrases denote only partial meaning, some meaning. It is not giving complete meaning. And phrase is a part of a sentence. A phrase is a part of a sentence. So what we have studied? A word is a group of letters arranged in order to make some sense and which can be pronounced. That is a word. And these words, set of words, will form into a phrase. Now, if I look at this example of phrase, into is one word, the is one word, class is the another word. So, altogether, these are three words, but it is not carrying complete meaning. It carries some meaning. So, phrase is a part of a sentence. No doubt, it is a collection of words, but it is only a part of a sentence, which doesn't give complete meaning. Now, let us go. What this phrase, set of phrase will form. The set of phrase forms into a clause. Now let me give you the picture of a phrase and the clause. The characteristics of a phrase, I will once again write here, like into the class. Into the class. Let me use this phrase in a sentence. Let me use this phrase in a sentence. For example, the sentence is the students went into the class. The students went into the class. This is an example. And if you take second sentence, the boy is standing at the gate. The boy is standing at the gate. Now, if you carefully observe these two sentences, we see here that the students can be considered as subject part of the sentence. This is the subject part of the sentence. Went is a verb, of course, the main verb of the sentence. And into the class is the phrase which is added. Is a phrase to complete this sentence. Therefore, it is called an object. Therefore, its name is object in the sentence. Now, likewise, if you look at the second sentence, the boy is standing at the gate. Now, let me give you the clear picture. The boy is again a subject over here. Is standing is the verb portion of the sentence, where there is a helping verb and the main verb. Now, if you see here, there is a helping verb and a main verb. At the gate is again the tail of the sentence, which is considered to be object, and this is again a phrase. So, dear students, if you carefully observe these two sentences, into the class, at the gate are the two collection of words which are used in the sentence. But individually, the phrase doesn't carry any meaning, complete meaning. It adds some meaning to the sentence. The role of a phrase is, the phrase adds some meaning to the sentence. Phrase carries some meaning, and that meaning, if it is added, adjoined to the main part of the sentence, then it is considered to be a complete sentence. So, the students went into the class. So, therefore, most of the phrases are collection of words. The phrases could be adjectival phrase or a preposition phrase or a time phrase. For example, there is a time phrase at 7:30 a.m. Now, this is a time phrase. Phrase of time. Now, if you see these three, so this denotes these phrases are used in the sentences to give the complete picture. Now, this is a phrase. I hope you all have understood what is a phrase. Now, let us go. Now, this set of phrases only will form a clause. Now, what is a clause? If you observe the same examples, over here, a clause, let me write the feature and the definition of a clause. A clause is a group of words A clause is a group of words which consists subject plus verb. Subject plus verb. And it gives some meaning. I repeat again. A clause is a group of words which consists of subject and verb. Now, if you take this example, The students went. Now if I use this example sentences, the students went. The sentence is having the component of subject over here, and the sentence is also having the component of verb here. The students went. If I take only this portion, the students went into the class, the students went to the ground, the students went outside. It could be anything. So, the clause is again group of words, but with subjective condition, it has subject in it and verb in it. So, most of the clauses, a clause is a group of words which consists subject plus verb. Subject plus verb. Therefore, it is considered to be a clause. So, in other words, set of words will form into a phrase, set of phrases will form into a clause, and a set of clauses forms a sentence. That's what. Now, if you take this example, the students went is one clause. It is a main clause. The students went is the main clause. The students went is the main clause. Into the class is a phrase. Therefore, it is understood a clause plus phrase gives rise to a sentence. A clause plus phrase gives rise to a sentence. A clause plus phrase gives rise to a sentence. A main clause, let me say main clause. A main clause is that which has subject in it followed by the verb. Now here the verb is went. Now if you look at the second example, the boy is standing. The boy is standing. The boy is considered to be subject. Is standing is a combination of helping verb and a main verb. Therefore, the boy standing is considered again as a main clause. Whereas, where is he standing? He is standing at the gate. He is standing at the gate. The boy standing at the gate is something, this part of the sentence which we have named it as phrase is giving the full meaning to this sentence. That's how a combination of a clause and a phrase gives rise to a sentence. Or combination of two clauses also gives rise to a sentence. The combination of two clauses, the combination of clause and a phrase gives rise to a sentence. Now for that matter, a clause is nothing but group of words which consists of subject and verb. Now, dear children, let me give you some more deeper meaning of the same concept. Deeper meaning of the same concept. So, we have understood what is a phrase. We have studied so far what is a phrase, what is a word, and what is a clause. Now finally, let us come to what is a sentence. What is a sentence? Let me write the definition. A sentence is group of words. A sentence is group of words arranged in order, group of words arranged in order to give complete meaning. To give complete meaning. This is what is the definition of a sentence. A sentence is a group of words arranged in order. For example, let me write one sentence. Let me take this example. Writes the John letters. Now, if you look at this, if you look at the set of, this is set of 1 word, 2 words, 3 words and 4 words. Now, if you look at this particular thing, a sentence is a group of words arranged in order. Now, if you take this example, writes the John and letters. But it is not in order. It is not giving any sense. If I go by this particular sentence, writes the John letters, then this is the wrong pattern of the sentence. This is the wrong pattern of the sentence. What is the right pattern of the sentence? The right pattern of the sentence is John writes the letters. Now, this is the correct pattern of the sentence. So, this is the sentence which is, this can be considered as a sentence. Why? Because these are the set of words arranged in order. These are the set of words arranged in order and it is giving complete meaning. What is Mr. John doing? What John does? John writes the letters. John writes the letters. Now, this is in definition form. If you talk about the structure of the sentence, then when I said a sentence is nothing but a combination of subject, verb and object. Subject, verb and object. Then it forms a sentence. Now, for example, now I am writing the structure of the sentence. A sentence is equal to subject plus verb plus object. A sentence is nothing but subject plus verb plus object is the equation of sentence in grammar form. So, grammatically, a sentence has these 3 combinations: subject plus verb plus object. So, what is sentence equal to? What is the equation? Sentence is equal to subject plus verb plus object. Now, in our previous examples also, you have seen the boy is standing at the gate. The boy is the subject, standing is the verb, and the gate is an object. Now, subject plus verb plus object forms a sentence. We can also say sentence is nothing but a combination of subject plus verb plus object. Some of the grammarians have considered verb plus object as predicate. Verb plus object as predicate. Verb plus object is called to be a predicate. So, in either forms we can say a sentence is nothing but it is a combination of subject plus verb plus object, or a sentence is equal to subject plus predicate. This is in structural form, grammatically. In sentence form, in definition form, a sentence is a group of words arranged in order to give complete meaning. This is what is all about, dear children. So, finally, I will give you once again the recapitulation. We have studied in this class, in this session, we have studied about what is a word, the definition of a word, how does it exist, what is the right pattern. In the same manner, what is a phrase, the definition of a phrase, its pattern and its usage in the sentence. And clause, what is the clause? The definition we have studied, example we have notified, and how does a clause evolve in a sentence we have learnt. And finally, all these 3 together form a sentence. A sentence is nothing but it's a group of words arranged in order which gives complete meaning. And here also we are seeing the sentence equation, which is nothing but grammatically is a combination of subject plus predicate, or it can also be called as subject plus verb plus object. So this is what we have learnt in day 4 session. Thank you, students.